So you've already downloaded your necessary software. You've already done your updates. So what we're gonna do now is create a virtual sandbox, so to speak, for you to play in. Everything's gonna be done in VM. First thing you want to get is Metasploitable. I believe I'm saying that correctly. I don't like filling in all this personal information, so I tend to just like check the block on everything, whatever works. I'll use an old email address, and we're gonna download that. I already have a copy, so I'm gonna cancel this. I will still show you how to install this. There is a guided mode and there is an expert mode. Click on the expert mode. Give it, I guess, whatever naming convention you choose to use. Linux, of course. I'm going with 1024, and we're going to use an existing virtual hard disk file and locate the file that I just downloaded. You can also just click the downloaded file and it will bring in all best case scenario settings. But we'll go ahead and cancel this particular install because of course I already have a copy of Metasploitable available. We'll go ahead and start that now. And of course, my resolution is all jacked up right now. But we'll get it worked out. We'll get through this. We will get through this. We will survive. I mean, it'll take a bit to boot up, but eventually you will get to this screen. This is going to be a MSF admin for login and password. And there's not really much that you need to do after this. We'll get into more Metasploitable later. So now you want your Windows virtual machines that will also be in this sandbox. You can download virtual machines straight from Microsoft. They do have a 90-day limit, but as long as you take a snapshot of them day one in VMware, you can continue to use all of this like continuously. I mean, of course, you're not trying to use it as a actual operating system to run like daily things on, but for something to practice with, for a target to practice against, this is a great option. This is the alternate way to install your packages. Just click it straight up. It's going to give you a series of appliance settings, like all default type settings. You can go ahead and import that. I'm not going to import that because I also already have a version of Windows 10 already installed and saved. I also have a snapshot of that as well. I have corrected my resolution issues, baby. So we're gonna go ahead and start this Windows 10 with, of course, the correct resolution. It's still a little bit slow. even though I gave it 4 gigs RAM. I think like best case is 8 gigs, but I only have 16 coming off this current machine. So I'm not really trying to give like too much to the VM, too many resources. I also have other versions of Windows. I have a Windows 7 copy. I also have a copy of XP because I want to have different versions to kind of like try to get into to attack. This is where I control my snapshots. So if I have a particular operating system, I can come here and create like how that particular operating system was at a particular point in time. And I can take a picture of it. And then at any time, like if I screw up in the future and I screw my Sandbox up, or if I install the wrong program, I can revert back to an earlier point in time. Now, as you're creating these virtual machines, these VMs, you want to make sure that they're all connected together. You want to create a Nat Network. Basically, you're going to create a network name within VirtualBox, associate those VMs with that network. But next, we'll get into testing the network connectivity of those devices. But for now, it's been real. Y'all take it easy.